Hello. Hi, Sassy Mary. How are you? Thanks for coming in and sharing your Sunday with me. I'm getting all scoochy and comfortable. It is freezing in the store. I'll tell you about that later. Well, good morning, everyone. I am Kim. This is Fortunate Creations, and this is Sunday morning. Pretty much just hang out, relax. Let's talk about what we're doing. Let's talk about what we want to do. I've got a lot to show you today because this is going to be a 2025 year in review of all my projects. I think I've got it set up so that I can share my screen and show you guys everything. Hi, Arrow. Good morning. So what I did was I have Amazon Photos. So every photo I take with my phone automatically uploads to that. So I made, hi, Kim. How are you? Good morning. Every photo that I take with my phone automatically goes to my Amazon Photos, and then I put them into albums. So on my other screen, I have my 2025 projects folder. Good morning, Suzanne. Hey, everybody. I got to be honest with you. I've already had all my coffee limit. So I am drinking water today. So it's more like water and crafting with Kim. But I've been up since about 4. So that's that. Good morning, Rebecca. Oh my goodness, how are you? It has been a busy and fun week, plus the start of winter break. Thank you. So, coffee, well, if I don't limit myself on coffee, I'm a little bit more hyper than this, and we don't need that. So I hit my coffee limit for today, for now. Yeah, 10 o'clock. I usually stop drinking coffee by 10. I don't know. I have all these weird rules. It is what it is. So yeah, now that this is the snow, we got about 4 inches, but it's cold. It is absolutely freezing here. It's 10 degrees. So the snow's light and fluffy because it's too cold for it to like melt and get heavy and sticky. So it's good. It's not that bad. I don't like living where the wind hurts my face. So the wind hurts my face today. I think, I can't remember her name, Darlene. Good morning, Darlene. Just went live. Darlene's coming in to sit and have some coffee. We had a fun day yesterday. Darlene and I hung out most of the day. She was using the small Addy and I was crocheting. But what I crocheted yesterday, wait a minute, you've got 70 today and then 27 for tomorrow. Wow. Good morning, Ginny. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. So I was just telling everybody that one, the snow's not too bad, but the temperature is terrible. 2, I've got a lot. This is going to be a year in review because this is the last show of 2025. So I set it all up so I could share my photos, I believe, with you. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, I got it up on the other screen. So I have a whole folder of hopefully everything I've done this year. Come on in, Darlene. Hopefully everything I have done this year. Hello, Nana, Banana, Dana. How are you, sunshine? Good to see you in here as well. I've tried to straighten up a little bit in here, but you know, River Life doesn't like it straight sometimes. Plus, I'm going through and taking all of the Christmas stuff down and trying to put up, not spring really, but gearing more towards looking to warmer weather. We're going to have morning temps in the 20s. Yeah, that's what we've been having. Only this morning it was 10. 10. Why bother? Just stay inside. 10 degrees is stupid. I can't. But anyway, so I started my last project for 2025, and it's a corner to corner. It's going to be every 9 rows. I'm going to do these 3 different colors. So this is like an eggplant, and then it's purple, lavender, and teal. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do 9 rows of the eggplant, and then I'm going to do 1 of each of these. So I'm going to keep doing that and rotating that. How are you, dear?
Good.
Good.
I brought in some things so we can show
good.
folks what I did.
All right. So, and I did put it up on Facebook, and everybody loved it. So there we go. This is my last project for 2025. Thank you, Arrow. Yeah, it's inspired by Karen H. She sent me a blanket that was all different reds and pinks. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it with purple because that's my favorite color. Oh my goodness. So it's never until now that I get tired again. I start out fine and then I'm wide awake. And then it's about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I'm like, oh, I could lay back down, but I don't. So, so there we go. I have classes today. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 classes today. I have 2 classes tomorrow. Everybody learning crochet. So that should be really fun. What else? What else? What else? You haven't done a corner to corner yet, Arrow. Well, it's, have you made a shawl? If you've made a shawl, it starts a lot like that. Or if you want to make a shawl, the corner to corner is a super easy pattern to use. They're easy. Although every time I start a corner to corner, I have to pull up the video and just remind myself how to transition from the first row to the second. And then once it clicks in, then you know. But then once I get it big enough and I need to transition back, I need to watch the video again to remember how to decrease. Yeah. So I like to, I keep that in my favorites. I can't remember who she is. I will tag her eventually, but it's like a 5-minute video. She just shows you how to start, shows you how to finish. And that's all I really need. All right, what else? Oh, check these out. So those of you that are following me on Facebook, you can see that I've made these. I'm hoping that the kiddos are going to want these. Good morning, Michelle. I'm hoping that the kiddos are going to want these instead of those paper Valentines. So I'm going to do 10 of these for $15. With me. Say
hey, everybody.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Darlene. I have a YouTube channel, 518 Adventures. I go all over on my 3-wheel electric assist bike. I'm making these little, I call them, you call them?
The awareness ribbons.
Yeah, awareness ribbons. I'm making these for brain injury awareness in March.
That's cool.
And I just made.
She made her first somebody.
Yeah.
Her first somebody, you guys. Now, I did not tell Darlene the story behind the somebody. When you were making him, I figured I'd wait until today. Those of you out there that have been following me for almost 2 years, you know the story. The somebody started, he is your keeper of secrets. You keep him with you, and he will never tell your secrets. When you're happy, when you're sad, when you're lonesome, no matter what, you tell your somebody. And that's what a somebody is. I'm going to turn this way just because it's easier for me to read the comments.
Yeah.
So she did really well. Everybody saying good morning to you.
Thank you.
You used 83. You used 83 skeins in 2025. Wow, I didn't count mine. I don't know that I could count mine. No, I don't think I could. But anyway, so here's the Valentine's things I'm working on, hoping that the kiddos, instead of those paper ones, would like these. And then, okay, you guys. Okay. I am so in love with this. Hold on. Not my best shot. Sorry. Are you kidding me? I can't stand it. Good morning, Tammy. Look at this Oscar. I can't even stand it. I hope nobody ever wants to buy him because I want him to stay with me. I love him. Look at his face. His little hands. I can't. So I was in Dollar Tree and I saw this garbage can. Tell me that's not perfect. I just want to keep him forever. I love him. He's very soft too. And I do have the rest, not all of them, but most of them. Isn't he so cute? Oh my goodness, I can't stand it. With the eyebrows. You want to make him? All right, so here, it's easy. You ready? Get a pen, Tammy. Okay, he has to come to your house. He's got to stay here with me. I'll try to make another one. But write this down. Ready? So you're going to do a ball. You're going to start with a magic ring. You're going to do 6 single crochets. Then you're going to do 12. Then you're going to do 18. Then you're going to do 24. You know how that goes, right? So you just make a ball, do 3 rows of the 24, and then go back down. Same way you went up. You're going to do the body. You're going to start the same way, only you're going to do 4 rows of the 24. And then in between each decrease, you do 1 full row of however many. Like when you have 18, you do 1 row of 18. So it makes the body, it elongates it a little bit. The arms, same thing. And this is so easy. You start with the magic ring, you do 6, go up to 12, do 2 rows of 12, and then back down and just make the tubes that way. I actually, his fingers are just chain up and chain back. That's all I did for that. Rebecca, I would like to pick your brain on Elmo because I can't get the mouth right. And that means I can't get the mouth right on Cookie Monster either. But anyway, and the legs are the same thing. I did his legs short because he's just going to be in his little garbage can. So, well, hello from Facebook, Lean. Thank you for stopping in. All of you on YouTube can't see her, and you on Facebook, you can't see them, but I can see everybody. So here we are. Anyhow, if you guys want this pattern, go ahead and shoot me a message on Messenger on Facebook. And hello, Len. How are you? Shoot me a message on Facebook or email me. You have my email. If you don't, yay, 518 Adventures is a new member. That's awesome. So there we go. All of the Sesame Street characters, I pretty much, no, is River Life on here? Did he say hi? I didn't see him. Anyway, he's not here at the store with me, so if he's on, he's home. But anyway, all of the Sesame Street characters, same head, same body. You just make them different with the color yarn and the other accents that you put on there. No, he's not here with me. No, just Darlene is taking notes feverishly. I'll give you that. I'll just give it to you. You don't have to write down. I like your notebook. So I told Darlene yesterday, I said, you have to have a journal. I'm going to share my journal in a minute. Have to have a journal of what you do. What yarn did I use? Now that is a darn good question, Tammy. Amber, yoo-hoo!
I just got this
Hello, Leanie.
diary for Christmas, so
That's
I figured
awesome.
a good use for it.
Perfect. So the yarn I used for him, I don't know where I got it. I don't know how long I've had it, but I was cleaning my yarn stash and I found 2, and they're not even, they were just like little puffs of it, 2 little puffs of it. And I was like, oh my God, that's gotta be Oscar. Your penguin's Pee-wee, that's adorable. Amber, are you bugging out of church this morning, or are you just playing before or after? Don't tell me. It's fine. So yeah, I don't know. I thought I might have it here with me, but it is perfect, right? That's why I was like, oh, I wasn't going to make him, but then I found the garbage can, and then I found the yarn, and you know, the crochet gods said, you must make him. And I love him. Anyway, so he's up there with the rest of his friends. I have them over there. Big Bird came out really cute. So anyhow, I'm working on Cookie Monster. I don't want to do
Say,
it.
can we show them what they
and-
look like? Turn it over.
Well, you can hand them to me.
Oh.
Oh, good. Okay. So we've seen Rover. And here's my Elmo. I don't love the mouth, but there's Elmo. And here's this big bird. I know, I do too. So there we go. Can you tell me how to get? I love these guys. I can't part with them. So
You're gonna be able to do it one day.
I will, and they are the same as the Yip Yip eyes. Who just said that? I know, I love them too. I don't know. I'm just gonna hold them. Cece! Good morning, sunshine.
We only had something with Elmo where you did like tickle me Elmo. Ah. That would be so funny.
There we go. We'll set those over there. Okay, so yeah, I have Cookie Monster's head done. Well, thank you. That's very nice. You know what's funny? You know how on YouTube it says mentions? I click that and it doesn't say anybody mentions me. And I'm like, huh, I must be forgotten. But that doesn't mean you don't talk about me. So that's funny. Well, thank you. Cece, Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. You're healing my heart by being here this morning. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. So glad. So let me, this is my journal. And I have changed it a little bit because I've added a calendar of things that are going on here. You guys miss my singing? Wow. Thank you guys. That means a lot. That's all right. I'm bad about that stuff anyway. So anyway, in my journal, I have my recipes for my Addie toys, my Addie accessories and blankets, crochet ponchos, which I haven't filled in yet. We know I've had a couple of those. Crochet wearables, which is like the hats, the gloves, stuff like that. Good morning, Deanna. You're beautiful too, honey. Love you. And then the crocheted toys and animals. I'm going to get other tabs, other things, but this is just what I have for now. By the way, it's very hard to find paper that fits this, so I had to be creative, pun intended, and I had to make my own paper. So I highly recommend to any of you, most of you that are on here right now, you already do this, but I highly recommend that you keep a journal of what you do and what you make and write down your own recipes, because in a month, I'm going to forget how I did this. You know what I'm saying? So even if you use someone else's pattern and you change it a little bit, write it down, because that little change makes it yours. And if you go back in a few weeks and you want to make it yours, make it again. Oh, yeah, we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay. Sorry, I had to ask.
No, that's fine. Yes. So,
Just had to
so
ask
I highly
everybody.
recommend keep a journal, even if you're just scribbling stuff down. Like I have a few pages in here. I don't know what I mean, but I wrote them down and I'll figure it out. I'll go back to it. Even that ribbon that Darlene just talked about, I figured that out while we were sitting here. So I wrote down what I did, because what if I want to make some? What if I want to do that, you know? So where is your decorated with brown background? I don't know what you're talking about, Michelle. Give me another hint and I don't know what you're talking about. Where is my with a brown background? I'm not sure what you're talking about. No, I think she means something else. We'll see. So anyway, what Darlene was talking about is I was teaching her the Addie. Oh, my journal it was full. It was full. So I had to start a new one. Now, see, we know, we get it. Because I actually took clippings and pieces of what I made and put them in that one, so it filled up really fast. But yesterday, I showed Darlene how to use the 22 needle Addi. And we were talking because some people say that the Addi is cheating. So they're like, you're not knitting, you're cheating. Well, look at it this way. If the Addi is cheating, then the sewing machine is cheating. Am I right? So don't tell me I'm cheating at knitting when I'm using something to make it better, when you use a sewing machine to make everything and just assume that's acceptable. So I look at an Addi as my knitting sewing machine. That's what Darlene was asking. So if whether or not you agree with me, that's how I look at it. And that's all I have to say about that. I'm sticking with it. So you guys know, as I make things, you go through a couple of them. Yeah. Yeah, you have to, Rebecca. You have to. I also have a section in the back with new people that have come in. Oh my God, I met this lady yesterday. Do you ever meet somebody and instantly you're like, oh my gosh, you just know that if you could hang out, you would be such great friends. This woman came in, and the conversation that we had, at the end of it, she's like, I live here now. I just, you and I need to be together. I was like, absolutely.
Do you want to show them the
sewing machines? The sewing machines, definitely. You sew by hand, Deanna? All right, make me a shirt. Kidding. You guys, Deanna's my niece, in full disclosure. So if I mess with her a little bit, it's all right, because it's Aunt Kim. I am messing with her a little bit. But she came in, and we got talking about, she's making this beautiful blanket, and I really hope she gets on my page and posts a few things, because the blanket that she is making, I can only say it's beautiful. Do you guys remember the blanket I made with the flowers? Remember the one that got disqualified? The one that got disqualified at the fair because they said I put it in the wrong category, that blanket. She's making one similar to that, but it's almost like granny square panels. I can't explain it. I can see it in my head, and it's beautiful. So I told her, I said, you got to enter that in the fair. And she's like, what fair? Mind blown, because you know how I am with the fair. So I started talking about the fair. I said, I also run the barn up at the Scotticoke Fair. And I told her all about it, and she's going to enter her blanket. So she gave me her email and everything so I could send her how to enter in there. I'm so excited. She's so cool. She was like, and I try this and I try that. And she's just like me. She says, I can't just buy one thing. She said, like, if I try clay, I got to buy all the clay. I'm like, yeah, you saw what I did. So she was just one of those people that you click with. So that was cool. So I write everybody down that gives me, hello, Moonlight Crochet. How are you? And like I said, you guys, if I call you by your channel name instead of your regular name, it's because I can only retain so much. And if I forget, I don't want to call you by the wrong thing. That's what I do. But anyway, so she came in, and I'm meeting a lot of really cool people today. Hi, Max. Max, wait, you did something the other day. Oh, you pumped gas for your mama. You guys, Max is Deanna's oldest son, and she took a picture of him. It was snowy and cold, and he pumped gas for her. You are the sweetest boy, and I love you so very much, and I can't wait to hug you. That's all I have to say about that.
Where's everybody from?
Oh, everybody's from all over.
Oh, okay,
all
cool.
over. We've got every coast. We've got, yeah.
Nice.
We've got a couple from across the pond, as they say. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to try to share my screen with you guys because I want to share my 2025 projects with you. And Canada.
Ooh,
Wisconsin.
Nice.
So we've got Canada and Wisconsin. And I know we've got Dwaynesburg is my niece.
I went there before the.
All right, so no, I don't want a teleprompter. No, I don't want the teleprompter. Oh, there it is. This is what I want. No, I want the comments. Not there. We go. Louisiana. All right. Florida, yeah. Okay, so share screen, window. Okay. Can you guys see this?
Not yet.
Can you see the screen I'm sharing?
Not on YouTube yet.
Ah, where'd you go? Come back. Stop sharing. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. Can you still see me? I don't know.
I can see you.
Okay. I'm going to turn off the teleprompter. All right. Hold on. So here's this. Share screen. And then I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to click on that. Share. Now can you see it?
Technology at its best.
Well, I can see it, you guys. Arrow, you said you can see it?
I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, so is Arrow. I don't see it.
Oh,
Junior is sharing a window. You just see me. Well, that's lovely, but I want you to see these pictures. I mean, I suppose I could. Well, for goodness sake. See, I just wanted you all to tell me you could see me. That's all. I'm kidding. What is this? Present or invite? Present. Present. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, add to stage. Ha! Now you can see it, yeah? It says I'm adding it to the stage.
Yes.
There it is.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys can see it now, yeah?
Yep.
I'll wait for everybody else. Oh my goodness. All right. So you guys remember. Okay, perfect. So I'm going through, these are all of my projects now from 2025. A lot of you were with me when I was doing these. Remember the deck of cards that we all did? So I did a lot of the granny squares off of those. And then, oh, oy vey. Hold on. Okay. You still see me? All right. So let me do this. Did it switch? It's very upsetting. Ah. Do you see it change? You guys, I'm a mess. I'm sorry. You know I'm a mess, though. You guys know there's nothing new about that. All right.
It's not the easiest thing to do.
Anyway, did I get rid of you guys? Where are you? Where's everybody? There you are. Okay.
Oh, I see more projects.
Do you?
Or I did.
I just don't know what I'm going to stop sharing because that's ridiculous. Okay. I don't want to invite guests. I've done too many things. I can't take it. I just can't take it. So anyway, dang it. Now I'm mad because I really wanted to show you guys all that stuff. I don't want to talk to you, Alexa. Stop talking. All right. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can. You just see me now?
Yes.
Okay. I can pull them up on here, but it's not as much fun. Let me pull me off of there. There we go. All right. Here they are. There they are. Okay, we're done. I'm kidding. So all in all, I have over 400 projects that I did this year. That's a lot of projects. Probably, I mean, some of you maybe are like, yeah, whatever, I did 700, but 400 projects with everything else I do. That is, so let's see if we can remember them. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll talk them through. All right. Here we go. The somebodies, we all remember that. See, here's a note to myself. Addie butterflies and Addie bears. Okay. Okay. Apparently that's something I want to do. Let's see. Here's the angels. So the mini angels, those are, oh, they're up over there. You've already seen them. Mama, did you just pounce us? Good morning. Good morning, honey. You're late. I'm kidding. Just kidding.
Hey, better late than never.
You're never late. And you guys remember my Pebble Beach poncho? One of my favorites. Frizzy! Frizzy's in the house. Woohoo! I just made myself want to cough, so I got to take a sip of water. You see how excited you got me? Okay. There we go. All right. So the Pebble Beach poncho, that's where I did, I made it look like rocks on the beach. You're in the house. Yes, you are. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you're here. And then the candy bark poncho. Now, you know I did more ponchos than that, so you know I don't have everything in here. It's quite all right. See, here's my slippers that I just made, so I write it down real quick. Toy. Okay, the Yip Yip toy. That's over there. Yip, 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 yip. Uh-huh. Ready? Mana, do, 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 do. Mana, do, 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 do. You're welcome. You'll be singing that for the rest of the day.
Wait, what about how to make these little cool things?
Oh, the happy pill. I didn't make his sign yet, but I just made him. Oscar's coming to your house. I can't. He's just, I can't. All the school lunches. Oh my goodness, the school lunches. I don't have them in here either. So those of you that don't know, most of you do, but those of you that don't know, I work at an elementary school and I started in the cafeteria. And when I went to the office, I missed the atmosphere in the cafeteria. So I literally crocheted the entire menu of the school lunches. So every single day on a tray, just like the kids use in the lunchroom, I put out the menu. I put out what's for lunch that day. And the kids now know. They come running in, what's for lunch? And they look. So that's not going anywhere anytime soon. Do you guys remember the hot air balloon I did? Somebody asked me to do that, where you take the sugar and cream and you soak it in flour and water and you harden it over a balloon. I got to make more of those. The hanging rose garden, that was my blanket that got, I want to talk about it. Here's the happy pills. These you can do in about an hour. That's about how long it took me this morning. I actually used a smaller hook on this one. So I think I'll be using the smaller hooks. My granny square chicken. Why did I make it? Because. Come on. Did you guys miss me or what? I think you did. Guess what? Chicken butt. Okay. Then I have how many rows for a youth hat? How many rows for an adult hat? How many rows for a fingerless glove? I have Bravo. Again, those of you that don't know what Bravo is. In the cafeteria, the kids were rude and I wanted them to use their manners. So I trained them to say please and thank you. And then when they started saying please and thank you without being prompted, I gave them a Bravo. Keep in mind there's 547 children in that school. I made 550, 570 because of the staff wanted it to. So, yep. That was fun, though. To this day, everybody still has it. Do you guys remember the dumpster fire? I made those for coworkers. I have those. I do have the hamburger in here. I don't have the rest of it. The bouquet of flowers disc cloth. Remember they were all making those blankets that you roll them up and they look like a bouquet of flowers. I did the smaller ones. Flip flops. Oh, the bucket hat. Oh my goodness, you guys. The dumpster. You have your dumpster? It's See, and you get to look back through. This is another reason, Darlene, why I want you to have one. You get to look back through and you're like, oh, I love that. I want to make it again. So you can.
Here's when you get those SMS senior moments in.
And I did the Snoopy hat and the Woodstock hat for a coworker. So it's really cool to look back. Obviously, all of my patterns, my misfit toys, they're in the basement, Sassy Mary. I can't bring them to daylight yet. My hair's driving me crazy, you guys. There, I'll make it look worse but feel better. Oh, you guys, that's so cool. I love that you remember and still have the things I sent you. But Sassy, obviously, I've learned how to do amigurumi. I never thought I would. Do you remember that purple monster? He was the worst. Excuse me. And then I tried to make that puffin, and his head was huge and his beak. Oh my gosh. You guys have been through a lot with me this year. Quite a lot. And then this whole store thing. Who knew this was going to happen? So here we go. I made myself a list. Oh, Crimson and Otto. They're telling you not to let me touch the scissors because I will cut my hair. It's bothering me.
Hey, I was going to do that too. I was going to have you cut my hair though.
I just reach over and cut it, but I won't do it. I won't do it yet. Okay, so here's a list of things I want to make. Let's see what I got. A dinosaur. Deanna, I didn't forget. Crochet bags and kits, the emergency kits. I want to make some more of these. Where are they? Right here. The jellyfish. I want to make more of those. I want to make some little things like hair ties. Oh, I'm so sorry. I want to do the hats with the ponytail holes. I want to do more Wicked items, which I don't know if I really want to because they use a lot of black yarn and it's tough. But I do want to make a Glinda. Is that her name? Glenda? Whatever it is, the pink one. I want to make her. I want to try to do an owl stuffy on the Addie. I know it's doable. Yep. I don't want to say too much about it because I don't know who's. Yes, Amber, we share a lot of our isms. Deanna, I don't want to say too much about what you asked me to make because, well, that's coming out good. I don't know who's in the room with you and I don't know who it's for. So, oh, you guys, I have an idea for something and I want your opinion. Anything's doable. Well, thank you. So I had been making, I don't think I have any left because I got rid of a lot of Christmas stuff. I'd been making those candles. If you saw them on Facebook, I did like a nativity scene in a church and all of that, the whole village on the candles. I was thinking of doing them for Valentine's Day. Thank you, Arrow. But I was going to do 3 candles. I'm just picturing this, so spitballing. So you guys get your creative juices going. I was going to do 3 candles and say 2 candles, 1 flame, or 2 hearts, 1 flame. I want to do a 3-piece set for Valentine's Day, but I just can't figure out the logistics of it. Okay, thank you. I can't figure out. I'll show you the picture that I wanted to come up with. Okay. I'll show you the picture that I want to come up with and tell me how I can do this. Where are they? Right here. So there's the picture of the candles. But I don't know, because they always say 2 hearts, 1 beat, something like that. So I wanted to do 2 candles, 1 flame. So I could probably write 2 candles, 1 flame, something like that. You do too have the juices, Arrow. You stop it. You so do too. So that's what I'm working on. Figuring that out. Because you guys saw my corner to corner blanket, right? It came out really, I gave it to my son-in-law, and my grandson took this one for Christmas. See, I'm noticing a lot of stuff on here that I don't have in there yet. Oh my goodness. Did you guys? Okay, so Brian has a lot of signs in this store. River Life has a lot of signs. Mm-hmm. So I decided I'm making tote bags. So this one, I can't read up something. Hold on, read up. Oh, I saw that, Michelle. I saw that. I like it. And then I made Knit Happens. And then I did Time to Unwind. And I did It's Not Hoarding If It's Yarn. I think that's about it. I've got a few more to make, but it takes a little bit, like with the Cricut. You know, I got to husk it, harvest it, whatever. Nice, Amber. I went and bought myself another one because I melted a bag on my other press. Hold on a second. I want to find that yarn. I know I brought it. I stuck it in the bag on purpose because I wanted to show. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I did. I do believe in spooks. I do. I found it. All right, hold on. Come out. What are you doing? Darlene, I'm fighting with the yarn, and I'm going to win. So that's all there is to it. All right. Hold on. I got one more thing to grab to show you guys. Talk amongst yourself, but nothing bad. Kidding. All right. So here is the yarn that I found that led me to Oscar. Ooh. There were two of them just like this. I don't know if they're the same size, so I don't know if I have enough. Yeah, the candles were, your mom bought those. They're beautiful. Yep. Yeah.
What's a sublimation printer?
That's, Amber, that's the one where it's the special ink, right? Like you can do it on mugs and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, this is the yarn that led to him. Anyway, you guys, why am I only seeing, I don't know. I'm only seeing like 1 or 2 comments at a time. Yeah, mugs and tumblers, yes. So that's, yeah, that's what a sublimation is. You know how I make t-shirts and stuff like that? This sublimation, you can do it on mugs because it's a special, because they're ceramic. Okay. So it has to be a special ink.
Oh, okay.
So did I, Michelle? I don't know. If I did, you can make one. Can I borrow this? Yeah. Yeah, Deanna, you can only see you and anybody else that's on Facebook, and everybody on YouTube can't see you. So they think I'm talking to myself, which, you know, it is what it is. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. Oh, someone's having a rough day. So a woman came in here the other day looking at the purses that I had made. There's one behind me. Hello from Maryland. Welcome in. So she come in and she's looking for a purse, and she's like, well, I like this one. And she pointed to one of them. She said, but I need to have a crossbody. I said, okay. I said, I can do that. Can you please hand me that yarn? So she said, I want really bright colors, this and that. And I was like, all right. So I said, go over to my inventory, pick a yarn. So she picked Red Heart Super Saver, and the color is Polo Stripes. blue, teal, purple. I mean, it's beautiful. So I'm like, okay. So I said, I will make you a bag. Well, I made the bag and it came out so good that I made myself one. It's got the zipper. It's lined. And I even put a flat thing in the bottom so it kind of stands up. If I'm telling you, I give it a week. If nobody takes this, it's mine. I'm keeping it for myself because I absolutely, this is not doing it justice on the colors, you guys. They're so vibrant, like they're almost neon. It's just so pretty. That'll do, people. I'm trying to talk. Kidding. Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, I love it. I've got the zipper in, and you know I didn't sew the zipper. The zipper is put in with liquid stitch. Cheat when you can.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so Amber, you ready? It's a granny square. You make it as big as you want your purse. Make 2 of them. Then, ready? I cut a pillowcase and I lined it. I use, you know how I do my finger thing to make the rope cord? Wait, son of a gun, I can't, I almost swore, you guys. Did you use all the yarn I sent you? Not yet. It's in my inventory, but I'm working on it. But anyway, it's so easy, Amber. It's really, really easy. And then so for the lining, I use the liquid stitch. Once that's dry, so dry it overnight, then I do a row of single crochet all the way around the outside. Yeah, these are them, Marianne. These are them. So you can crochet through them. Super easy, but I didn't want to do that. I've taken the easy way out. So there's that. This one's done. And I did start another one. So here's what it looks like when the lining is in. The zipper's not in yet. It has been stitched, but I don't have the cord yet. You can see you got to be careful. So if the lining pops up a little bit, it's going to get caught in the zipper. So you're going to trim that. Just be careful when you're gluing it. You need to leave yourself space to put in the zipper, space to sew it, and stuff like that. But this is a corner to corner pattern instead of a granny square pattern that I made the purse out of. It's really pretty. Oh, that's nice. That's really cool. Good idea. Oh, there's the zipper. So yeah, this is ready to get the zipper in it. And I'm going to use a yellow one. I'm telling you, you guys, whether you sew them or use the liquid stitch or not, the purses are so easy. Seriously, it took about an hour. The only thing that's long is it takes the liquid stitch time to dry. But other than that, this is like the easiest thing you're gonna make. Nice. So go ahead and try both of them, Amber. So you do the granny square, and it is literally, you just make it as big as you want it, the purse to be. 2 of them. Line them. It's just easy. You know what, Tammy? It is now my relaxation. When I want to crochet, but I still got stuff going on around me, it's the corner to corner. Yeah, isn't that pretty, Deanna? Yeah, that one, it's a bright, bright yarn. But pretty much, people might come in, so I might have to talk to them instead. Good morning. How are you doing today?
How are you doing?
Good. Just so you know, the camera's not facing that way, but I am doing a live here on YouTube. So if you hear me talk, no, feel free. If you hear me talking, I'm not crazy. Well, I'm a little crazy. Well, I'm not that crazy. But if you need me, I am right here for you guys.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. But yes, Tammy, you did tell me that the corner to corner is super easy. And you know what? Like I said, I always have to remind myself how to start it and how to end it. But now I have a question for you, Tammy. Have any of you that did the corner to corner blankets, have you put a border around them? That's my question to you. Have you done a border? Because they look kind of boring to me. Should I put a border on it? Let me know. I don't know that any of you have. So let me know. This might be my entry in the fair this year. I might give Washington County Fair another chance, right? You do put, what kind of border do you put on it? You got to let me know. You had put borders. Well, see, now I'm just a load. I don't put borders on them. Now I got to do it. What kind of borders do you use, you guys? Do you just use like regular? A shell. Oh, Miss Fancy Pants. Miss Fancy Pants, single or half? Yeah, see, that would be more what I'm at. Well, thank you, Amber. See, again, we think alike. We think alike. Oh, you guys, you got to check out. Hang on, guys. Over here, someone gave me this set.
Oh,
It's the
wow.
whole scene of Seinfeld.
Oh my gosh.
Is that the
Oh,
coolest
that's-
thing
yeah,
ever?
that's amazing.
Darlene, why don't you talk for a couple minutes?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
We've got Newman. Do you remember? Are you Seinfeld fan?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the episode where she had the fish and they were in the parking garage and they couldn't find the pie?
Hi everybody. I'm Darlene.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm a big disability rights advocate.
Isn't
And
that
I gotta get the picture of
right?
the blanket I made the other day. But
Yeah, so we try to put a little bit of
I
everything in here.
try to I try to make
So,
different things
his
so
stuff over there, my stuff
everybody
over here,
can
but then
use
we
it
can
and
go wherever we
it's
go.
accommodating for everybody. I just made
Oh.
this blanket. I kind of put legs on it
Yeah.
so that this little kid could use it so when he has his wheelchair he can put his legs up.
So everything in
I want to make sure that people can use it no matter what and all of that. So I want to make sure that when I made it, everybody could use it and stuff. So I'm trying to figure out different ideas and maybe so I can enter the fair too, but
Of course you're going to enter the fair this year.
make something more accommodating for people with disabilities. And that's one thing I want to try to do is different types of things that people might not think of.
Absolutely, like you did yesterday. You're the one who gave me the idea for the ribbon. Who doesn't want to wear the ribbon? Come on, you guys. Seinfeld, you know I'm going to reference it. You know I am. Thank you, honey.
Well, I thought that was kind of cool, like to make him
Yeah,
so that
that's
he
really
could,
nice.
when he wanted to put one leg up and still use it, you know.
That's nice. Yeah, these my friends here are super sweet people. So, oh, you could do the modern granny. First round is single crochet, chain 2, she. Margaret, give a little whistle and always let my Margaret be my guide. Where were you when I bought yarn the other day, Margaret? Letting me out of your sight for a minute. I did buy yarn. I didn't need yarn, but it was pretty, so I bought it. You guys missed your songs? You know, I gotta sing to you. I'm also doing signs. Wait a minute. So in addition to the bags, you guys, I figure Brian can't have all the signs. So the first sign I made, this is not yarn, it's my emotional support fiber.
I like that.
So I went to Temu, and I know we have mixed emotions about Temu, but I got the blank sign, the metal sign, and then I put this on. Signs everywhere, signs.
Hey, you know where you could probably
Blocking
get that
up the
metal really
scenery.
cheap?
Yeah, but I'm not cutting it and shaping it. I'm not doing all that.
You don't need to cut it or shape it.
Here's your sign.
You could just get old like signs from DOT and stuff like that they're willing to donate.
That's
and
true.
Stuff.
Are they?
You don't have to use the kind that the front of it. takes
So
it back.
I got the idea when I made my sister-in-law's Christmas present. Yes. Well, Margaret, see, that's why I love you. You knew my soul needed more yarn. I needed more emotional support fiber. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, we are coming up on an hour. I know.
Tell MJ Busy about the Walker signs. That I think that's or
The great
Walker
idea.
bags,
Yeah. Yeah. Great idea. Great. That's Michelle. Yeah. Great
Michelle.
idea.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I will be making more. You guys remember my t-shirt resting stitch face? I'm making a sign that says that. I'm also making a yo. Oh, sure. Okay. So you hold your fingers up, Amber. Okay. By the way, guys, that's my favorite sign. I've told people that. I will kill you, put you in the trunk, and have people and help people look for you.
Oh, I thought you meant this one. Our friend has a
Butt
ton of
nuggets.
chickens, so we
I did
figured-
for a while. I had to get rid of them.
we figured she will get a good laugh out of that.
All right, Amber, you ready? So you hold your fingers up like this. You wrap this around. Okay. And you just pull it over and pull it over and tighten it. Remember? Just pull it over, and you're making the rope. Or you could just crochet and then go back and do double or half double
Well,
to make it as thick as you want it. Do you remember that yo? Oh my God, you guys, that was so funny. So funny. Every time I'm teaching somebody and I say yarn over, I still wear mine too, Amber. It's too funny because that's something you can't script or make up. It's just like, yo, I'm like, yo, Amber, what's up? You're like, no, you dope, yarn over. I still wear it. I wear it to school and they don't understand what I'm saying. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to get going. I love that you're here. Remember, I'm here every Sunday. I will be here from 10 to 11 every single Sunday. Darlene will be hanging out with me. Next Sunday, let's all wear our yo t-shirts. Say
Yes,
bye.
Thank you so much, everybody. My channel also is 518 Adventures. That's where I go in the 518 area code up here on my bike. So
That's where we are.
and that's
All
where
right.
we are, Mechanicsville.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. Remember, always be happy, be kind, and be creative. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.